Hi, my name is Kenny, and in this video I'll be showcasing the interaction of suppressed and unsuppressed weapons on the vanilla AI. Again, I'm running no mods, just CBA for my own personal sanity, and I've set up a small scenario. In front of me, just under 300 meters away, is a small 4-man fire team of FIA troopers, and we'll see if they can hear me. The way we'll determine that is if you check the top right corner, there's two entries, knows about. That's measured from 0 to 4, where the magic number is 1.5. It is a measure of how much the AI evaluates me as a threat, or actually knows what type of enemy I am. At 0, of course, I'm nothing to them. Check the Bohemia wiki page for more information about that, which is good. The other one, distance, is the distance to where they think I am to where I actually am. It reads 6,000 meters right now because, well, they don't know where I am, so it just takes the 0 location of the map down there. So 300 meters in front of me, and let me just fire off around into the ocean. And as you can tell, there's no response there. They don't care. They don't view me as a threat in any manner. So that has no impact on the AI itself. I'll go ahead and restart here. So just to reset the proceeding, and now I'll make myself a nuisance and a threat to them. So I can start by shooting the wall just in front of this guy here. One round. And we can see that the distance jumped very quickly to much more accurate. Now they know where I am within half a meter, but their knows about is actually quite low. So they know probably that I'm some sort of infantry, but they don't know exactly my type of class name or what type of threat I am beyond that. But as you can see, a single shot like that, and they actually got me. Let me repeat that. That was a very close shot to them. So again, the first round went here. Now let me pick another section of the wall just a bit further away. And that's not a threat to them. That doesn't trigger the vanilla AI at all. In fact, as you can tell, they don't view this as a danger or a threat. If I shoot near him, like I did here with this guy, we can tell that the knowledge increases rather quickly. We can see that the knowledge knows about jumps up to 0.27. I've actually seen that figure come again and again with an unsuppressed MX rifle like this. And we can tell that the distance is 70 meters. So a single round right next to them, they don't get perfect knowledge at all. There's some actual physical point 70 meters away from here that they believe that the origin of that shot was, but they also have no idea that it is hostile. They have a 0.27 knowledge that it may be a hostile. Again, 1.5 being the sort of magic number. If I shoot another round, the distance jumps down again, and well, now we have it. Now they're engaging me much more actively. In fact, killing me there. So fairly quickly. Let's repeat this with suppressed weapon. Shooting into the ocean, no effect. I don't view that as a threat at all. I can shoot the section of the wall here. Suppressed weapon. Oh, somebody hurt. Probably one of those rounds penetrated the wall. There is a bit of randomness here, but as you can tell, unlike before when I hit very close to them, their knowledge is 0.87, so they're quite sure I'm a threat. But the distance where they think I am is actually 150 meters away from where I currently am. So I'm not in danger of being one-shotted at all. If I try hitting one of them, we'll see that the knowledge jumps up, magic number 1.5, but their knowledge of me is still 130 meters away. That's due to the suppressed weapon. So my suppressed weapon actually does exactly what you might expect it to do. It masks my location. They know that they're being fired at, but the location is uncertain. And we can actually tell about every round I shoot close to them, tightens that search around 10 to 20 meters. So as I gradually miss them like that, their accuracy increases, they more and more figure out where I actually am. But they're in fact still not firing at me. All the more power, suppressed weapons, they actually work. And as you can tell, I'm just prone in an open field. I guess it would be pretty hard for a player to spot as well at this distance. But yes, suppressed weapons work very well. They've thrown a smoke grenade. Again, not running any mods aside from CBA, which doesn't affect AI behavior. Yeah, there you have it. In fact, you could make an argument that they should be more aggressive in regards to where I am and shooting me and whatnot. I have one more scenario to show you, and I'll move on to that right now. So this is the second scenario, and as I've said before, Metal Gear Solid Arma is not. It's not meant for these stealth action adventure scenarios, but there is a way to showcase how suppressors do work even at these close ranges, and it is actually possible to kill these 3 guys without them noticing, which I'll try to do right now. Now, it's worth noting that these are now separate groups, so there's no information sharing going on between them from the vanilla features. But the way to do this is actually to score single headshots that kill, and let me give that a try. Again, the same rifle, same sort of debug information on top. The distance is, of course, moving because I'm moving, but the point they're checking 0-0 is not. So here's the first guy. 1 round, 0 knowledge. There is a danger that if my round penetrates or multiple rounds hits the wall, they'll actually hear that and react to that, but that didn't happen this time around. The guy in front of me is a bit away, but there is a guy inside. He might be able to. And there you have it. I spent too much time in his peripheral vision. So, trying again. I move in. Headshot. They have no idea I'm here. There's no information sharing or any such feature in at play here. Headshot. No knowledge. I'm fairly close. As you can tell, this guy in here. There you have it. 3 AI taken down. No knowledge being shared. Now, what happens if I take off my suppressor? I go in. Headshot. Ooh. Jumps up to 1.35. They know there's a threat. 17 meters. They're fairly sure where I am. In fact, the prediction here is sort of moving. Okay, yeah, this guy's watching away. He has no idea. 399. They're very sure I am a threat. And this guy in here, yeah, probably prone. Get vanilla AI. They're not very mobile. Let's see. And dead. Now that I killed every AI within range here, you can see that their knowledge of me quickly drops. The distance won't actually drop, I think, because this guy who was where we were reading that distance from, well, he ceased to be counted amongst the living. So, well, there you have it there. One more thing to show you. Headshots are very important when it comes to not being spotted, and this is the problem that I've mentioned in the forum thread about some modded content, specifically Ace, which, as I understand it, captures the sort of damage event. If it's the fact that it's being delayed 1 frame or just completely overwritten, I'm not sure. I have not really competent to talk about the Ace medical system. But what happens if I hit him in the vest like that? I killed him actually, but you can see that the knowledge jumped up, and I think that is related to the so-called scream event. So this guy made a sound, and that's why they have a better knowledge that there's some baddie out there hunting them. And yeah, exposing myself right like this, they have a fairly good idea of where I am and what I'm doing. And yeah, there you have it. It is possible to be stealthy in Arma. There is information being shared. As you could tell, when I hit this guy and didn't immediately kill him, there was some sort of information sharing going on. I think that is the, in this case, it was a scream event. I could have hit the rear of the wall, which might have been close enough for this guy to react as well. If I took off my suppressor, that would have had a different effect. Different weapons have different stealth ratings, which also complicates the issue. And that's not to even begin talking about modded weapons, which tend to be erratically configured. As I've said before, when it comes to AI mods, one of the most important choices you actually make is what weapon you equip the AI with, or where that came from. Vanilla content tends to be consistent with vanilla content, obviously. Cup is a bit all over the place, but they're getting much better. Really happy with the changes I've seen in Cup. And RHS, of course, is in a sort of different dimension of what they're doing. In any case, this has been a small demonstration to showcase that, yeah, Arma isn't made for stealth adventure gaming, but you can definitely do stealthy gameplay here. In fact, this is something you can try yourself. Set up a scenario where you're on a hill with a suppressed rifle. Even if they're grouped together, you can, if you do headshots on these guys, you can drop them one by one and they'll have no idea where you came from or what you're up to. So there you have it. That's stealth in Arma 3. Thank you for watching.